The Capgemini 2025 investment report highlighted supply chain transformation as top priority in terms of investment, with 63% of business leaders increasing investment in supply chain transformation. We mentioned the integrated supply chain, for example, across the companies like BYDs. That's one change in how supply chain can be transformed. What approaches are you seeing to be invested in terms of supply chain? Is that the only way to be competitive, that integrated supply chain?
No, I'm not sure it is. That's a choice that some company did. BYD did. It's probably the only company completely verticalized. Tesla is very on a lesser extent, but that's one of the solutions, because for sure you're gonna face less disruption as you're able to master everything. Could be an advantage, but it requires also a huge level of resources if you want to do so. And then it brings its own risk. So I won't say that's the solution, but it's clear that after years of disruption and the industry transitioning to electric power software-driven mobility, the supply chain has grown in strategic importance for every automotive players. And it's particularly true when you consider the increased competition in the industry and the evolving nature of the threats of the supply chain. You know, for example, we are now dealing with geopolitical instability, the tariff war, but also actual armed conflicts now in many regions, and the frequency also on the variety of climate or extreme weather-related incidents continues. I mean, it's become the new norm somehow, this disruption. So there is a clear need to de-risk. Verticalization could be one way to do it, but it's not the only way. And how you can do that? First, you need to be able to master and to manage your risk in a better way. So to identify, monitor, and manage and minimize risk. And there is some new tools like GenAI that can help you to do that and to support your control when it comes to supply chain, and also your ability to react and to mitigate those risks. And secondly, we are seeing also a tendency toward localization, which is to say bringing supply chain and manufacturing operation closer to where you're going to sell the product. And we've seen as part of this research that more than 2/3 of automotive executives said they have a comprehensive strategy in place for this or in the process of developing one. So everybody is looking at it, and relocation of the key aspect of the supply chain has significant capex implication, but opportunities to get back the control and sovereignty over the supply chain is also very important. And it will company to improve their continuity and improve their ability also to meet the customer demand. It's interesting play. I think that everybody is working on it. There is no one solution. There is no one size fits for all. And there's new tools that can really help you to be more agile in your supply chain and get a lot of transparency over it.